So lots of people see the cloud and see a big fluffy object in a diagram and worry very much about where their information and where their security actually is, but really what all the cloud is the delivery of ICT resources, whether that be internal, external, hosted in another country or wherever. So really it's just the delivery of ICT as a resource. When you're looking for a cloud partner, there are lots of things that you need to look for. Well, the first thing is to know who they are, where they are, understand where your information is going to be going, do they have any standards, and what sort of equipment do they run their infrastructure on. So you're looking for somebody that runs equipment on tier 1 vendors, tier 1 manufacturers, so Cisco, HP, IBM, all of these guys. You're looking for somebody with multiple data centers who can have a resilient cloud infrastructure, because if you would outsource all of your infrastructure to the cloud and the cloud goes down, then you've got no information and your business is dead in the water. So you're looking for somebody that A, you can trust, and B, you know where the information actually is. So if you outsource your information into a cloud and it leaves this country, the information, you have no control over where your company's assets or information are actually stored. So you've got to have that bottomed out immediately. Other things that it gives you as well are the removal of that boom and bust, so that 3-year cycle of refreshing your ICT equipment and ensuring that it's there. Well, that disappears. The 3-year cycle of refreshing your operating system, that disappears. You're always on the latest, you're always on the most available, and the equipment's constantly being refreshed. Cost all relates to how much you actually want. In our model, we look at cloud based on 3 or 4 different things: how much memory, how much processing, how much storage, and how much bandwidth. And they're the 4 main key things that you need to price up any cloud model. There are other incidental costs such as operating systems and things like that, but really it's how much memory, how much processing, how much bandwidth, and how much storage you require. And that makes cloud analogous to a utility provider. So when I go and buy my electricity, I don't really care how the electricity is delivered, I just know that I need this amount of kilowatts. Well, that's what the cloud does for you. It allows you to commoditize your ICT infrastructure. So you look at all of these intangible costs that have always been below the bottom line, and all of a sudden these costs are starting to creep into people's consciousness as carbon tax levies are growing, as the cost of power is growing, as the cost of space and cooling is growing. Then people are going, actually, these costs are quite substantial. And do I want to have the cost of maintaining and delivering all of this infrastructure when I can outsource it into the cloud? So if somebody else is looking after the power, the cooling, the server availability, the communications availability, that the server's patched, that the server's got the right level of stuff, that it's highly available, that your information is secure, then you don't have to worry about that, and you can focus on your own business and what you want to do.